So this is quite possibly the nerdiest thing I've ever done, but I am absolutely head over heels in love with it. So I was inspired by this guy called Gorilla of Destiny or something, where he was writing D&D spells in a circle. Like, you could get, your level, range, score, description, and whatever. And I was like, yes, I need that. But if you look at that, how the fuck are you meant to distinguish that? So I was like, I want that. But runes are easy to understand. They're just letters. And I thought, what's an easy way to display it? And I thought, pentagram. Easy. So, there it is. Pentagram. There's lots of space, there's lots of different areas, it's all sectioned off, so it's really nice to deal with. I got some scripts offline and I did a bunch of work trying to just get them formatted nicely and make it look good. And I got some different schools. So if you don't know how D&D works, you get basically so your level, your school, your transmutation, actions, and a bunch of other stuff. So I got the schools of magic and I got some numbers in the runes as well. And then I've got this handy dandy guide, so I split it up in 6 segments. It could be more. I might do more later because it does get a bit messy. But so with this one thing, you can describe the school of magic, which is that. Then 1 to 5 is the first 5 letters of the spell to help you distinguish it. Then you got your level and your duration. So, and then range, area, activation, delay, charge, and reactivation. So a fireball with an evocation school of magic, which is that. Level 4 upcasted, so 4 upcasted from 3, which does instantaneously with a range instead of like concentration, with a range of 150 feet, which explodes in a sphere of radius 20 feet, which activates when someone is within 10 feet of it, so it's like a proximity mine, after 5 seconds, so it's a bit of a delay, so if someone walks in 5 seconds later, it'll activate, and then it has 2 charges, with reactivation, so it does it again, it can arm itself again in 20 seconds, and it looks like this. How cool is that? So much information in one thing. So basically the whole idea is that you make this rune, and then you can just leave it for an X amount of time, and it does all these things automatically. It's basically auto spellcasting. Obviously it's going to cost a bit more to make and stuff, but it's auto spellcasting and all the information's right there. How cool is that? Okay, so this is a follow-on. If you're playing the D&D game tonight, don't watch this, because this is meant to be a secret. But for everyone else, this is a follow-on from last night where I made my own rune system. I got a little diagram, so the School of Magic, level, duration, range, area, activation, any delay, and then charges and reactivations. So basically, this is an intruder rune. So, or I should say, this is an intruder rune. So it detects intruders and it has 5 sub-runes. Very cool, right? So as per usual, you start in the center. This is just the School of Magics, just to make sure you know what you're getting at. Because obviously it's a bit tricky to figure out immediately if you don't know what you're looking for. So this could be like a code or it could be something else. Up to you. Right, and then you go this way and then around like this. So first one is light. So this lights up a spell, lights up a thing. You've got duration, which is just an hour. Range itself. Area, just the area it lights up, and then activation, so it activates when a creature between small and large gets within a certain area, and then there's no delay, and then charges and reactions, whatever. So and there's only 1 charge, and then 2 charges, and then it reactivates after 20 seconds. So that lights up, and then if it lights up again, silence occurs. So same thing, I'm not going to explain everything, but same thing, it goes around, casts a spell of silence, so they can't cast any spells, does all that, and then an alarm goes off, which only the cast can hear, but that's reliant on some other stuff. And then a counterspell is a global action, so it doesn't activate, but it is activated. So if something else happens, like if they try and cast a spell, if the creature trap tries to cast a spell, then it will activate. And then finally got Entangle, which like traps the ground with loads of vines and stuff, and that activates on the alarm. So basically, when that pops up, if they try and teleport out, it gets counterspelled, and then they can't do anything about it, and they're trapped there for at least a minute. And then, so yeah, that's the sub-rune. So you got a light, and what was it? Silence, alarm, a counterspell, and then entangle, all in one rune. It's so cool. It's so cool. I can't. Like, obviously, this is a lot of work, both in game and like for me. But like, how cool is that? Like, literally, you can see everything in it.